God, it's another God.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Winner's Circle. It's your girl Naij, but I am not by myself. I have my amazing co-hosts, these beautiful ladies.
You had the hair flip. You got to go first.
All right. Well, my name is Wande. You already know what's going on. You feel me?
You a beauty queen, and I love it. I'm Erinn. What's up, y'all? I'm pretty cold right now, so I'm going to be podding with a blanket on today for at least until we warm up.
Podding with the blanket. That's cool. Wande is a beauty queen, but
she really is.
You know what makes her
so regularly? I'd be like, beauty queen, beauty queen.
No,
I'm
seriously.
actually proud. I used to only be able to come in the studio with a blanket, and I've graduated to like just wearing clothes without a blanket. Like it's been like 6 months. It's crazy. It's a new life.
Just wearing clothes as in you wear more clothes now?
I just like wear my clothes. Like before, like the blanket was part of the fit. Like it was
I
a
know,
mandatory.
but I'm saying, how did you graduate? Like, did your
I
body
think I
progress?
just told myself I'm gonna force myself to like not. I think it became like an attachment dependent thing, and I just told myself it's okay. You can live life without the blanket.
I cannot tell if you're being serious.
I'm being
Nah,
actually
she's being
serious.
super serious. She's definitely being super
Because she
serious.
said
right now.
attachment, and I'm like, wait, is this sarcasm or for
It's
real?
actually not sarcasm. I'm serious, but you know, it's just
Why is
crazy.
she so funny? That's good though. Like
Nah,
I
Wanda's
feel like there's
hilarious.
other layers there, but I don't think we should get into the blanket conversation
Yeah,
today. But
yeah.
man, I feel like I want to show my fit though.
I mean,
That's
the fit
kind of
was
vain, right?
the
I'm
fit
cold.
was showing.
Nah.
I mean, if you're cold, take care of yourself. That's a
Yeah.
word. Take care of yourself.
You can
when need it.
alternate too. You know, on and off.
Look at the orange pants.
Boom. Outfit
Now- now
highlight.
cover.
Outfit highlight. Take a snapshot. You see it? You see the drip? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
bird.
Her. All right. Now back to comfort.
Back to comfort. LOL.
Okay.
All right. Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike.
Okay. All right, Naij. We're gonna let you
Word.
have the floor. I know you're trying to say something.
Nah, it's all good, man.
Nah.
So, we moving into summertime.
Truth.
It's getting hot outside, and I just wanted to highlight one of my favorite things. Honestly, no matter the season, but in summertime, they are more prevalent. And y'all, that's sunglasses. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, obsession, honestly, is not even a word. So, we about to throw some fits. And what's that mean? I'm about to just highlight, some fashion tips or whatever the case may be. And in this particular, conversation, I really want to highlight sunglasses because I started my own sunglasses company,
And it's
y'all.
fire.
I mean,
Fire.
like, shout out to God, yo. Like,
Even the
I was-
announcement.
Huh?
The announcement?
No,
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
the rollout was crazy. The photos were crazy.
Man, it was wild. Like, I got to style that shoot myself.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
Really?
Naij,
Yes. I styled that shoot myself, and it was a pleasure to do. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to just highlight sunglasses and my company Storyteller. I'm so proud of it. It was literally a God thing. Like, I thought I couldn't do it at first. I had a lot of doubts, and then I did it. And we sold out of 2 styles, honestly 3
It was
styles,
like 24 hours, right?
in the first day of the
Yeah,
launch.
it's
Yeah,
wild.
so that's a blessing. But anyway, going into summertime, obviously sunglasses are a hot commodity, right? And a lot of people, they kind of run away from sunglasses. They're like, I don't know, like, my face doesn't fit and they don't look good on me, and things like that. And you have to just you got to know what frame works
Yep.
for you.
Yep.
And so I always just say, like, just go to a store and just, like,
Try
it
'em
out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No pressure. See what works for you. If you have a certain, like, shape that ends up, what's the word I'm looking for? Complementing your face
Yeah.
better, then that's gonna work for you. But also, don't be afraid to go out and try new styles. Right now, I'm wearing the style that I call pillow face, and when I invested in this
giving.
style, I was actually mad nervous because I didn't think I was gonna like wear them. And a motto that I actually learned from you, Wande, was that I don't want to sell anything I'm not gonna wear.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up trying it on once I got them in the mail, and I was like, these are crazy. And I can't believe, like, I actually, like, tried something like this.
But you really, I feel like that I've never seen you try something that you didn't pull off. Like,
Man, thanks.
Naij, I see you put on stuff, and I'm like, you've shown me stuff before, and I'm like, ew. And then you put it on, and I'm like,
you're like, oh, okay.
What?
Crazy.
You are so swaggy. But I know I just looked at both of y'all crazy. When you said that, I realized all three of us are wearing our brands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's so good.
Like,
oh my God.
That's why I was like, because you were like, I would never wear something.
I would never wear something that
sell
I
anything I wouldn't wear. And
yeah.
you're so big about that, because I remember when we used to be trying. I'm like, oh, just do this for merch, and you're like, I wouldn't wear that, but you're wearing the Win brand. This has really got you into your cozy girl era, because now you're super cozy girl. But you like, this was like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
When you made these?
Yeah.
And then you're talking about storytellers wearing that.
Just
I'm wearing the Build Your Own Dreams therapy shirt.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know.
Unintentional. I was like,
unintentionally.
we're all wearing our own brands. Right
yeah.
now.
I
Wow,
love
look
that.
at God.
I think that's amazing. So I just want to leave you guys with a little tip before, I kind of adjust the conversation a little bit. What do sunglasses look like for you in the summertime, right? Just a little tidbit. Summertime, nobody likes wearing a whole lot of layers and everything like that. Like, if you're like me, layering my outfits is how I get them to pop. E, I know that you love layering too, especially like in the fall and everything like that. But I want to give you guys a hot tip. Ready? If you have a summer basic, which is like, let's say it's a plain sundress, or let's say it's like a oversized tee and biker shorts or whatever, throw on a pair of glasses.
Yes.
Throw on a pair of glasses, and I can guarantee you it's gonna elevate that outfit. And what you're gonna think is the most basic fit of the summer is gonna take it up a couple notches.
You taught me that.
Yeah.
Naij, I attribute my current style. I really like my style. I attribute my current style to you, Brandon, and Matt. I was talking about that today, because Matt taught me about building sections. Brandon really taught me about accessories. You taught me about the confidence to wear funky things.
Yeah.
But one thing about you, you will put on a funky accessory. And it's like, you could literally be in an all black or like one color type thing.
For sure.
You get a funky accessory and you kill that, Naij.
Yeah.
You are the queen.
That or sneakers.
Accessories.
You know what I'm saying?
Or both.
A funky accessory or sneakers or both combined is going to take you up a couple notches. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to throw in a recommendation for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I sell what's called the Aaliyah frames. They're a really sleek, clear frame.
Personal fave.
Yes, they
don't
yes,
look good
yes,
on me,
yes.
but they look good on you.
It's
I
all
tried
good,
them on
you know what I'm
last
saying? That's the beauty of trying things out and seeing what works for you, like we mentioned earlier. So they're a frame they are super versatile. You can wear them with like different styles of outfits. And I say styles because I can never look at something and just think that it's one-sided. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, the pillow face glasses that I'm wearing right now, they have a funky retro feel to them. You know what I'm saying? The Aaliyah frames, they have like a vintage meets Y2K feel, and it's fire. So check those out. Let's see your fits. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram. Take some pictures of your fits that you're about to be putting on for the summer, and hashtag Throwin Fits with Naij. Hashtag the winner's circle.
You definitely wear these better than me, but I'm like, it gives me funky alien vibes, and I'm like an AT alien, so I'm rocking with this. Your glasses are fire. This quality is nice.
Thanks.
It's like a heavy frame. That's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Shout out to my lenses. There's another lens I want to dive into, and that's the lens of loss. And wow. I say that, like that because I say
Not
that
you
because
make it a perfect segue.
I say that because starting this company was not easy. Sunglasses are a very easy thing to invest in, I want to say. There's not a whole lot of loss and gain that kind of comes with the investment during the process. It's a very low minimum, process to start out with. However, guys, I've experienced so many losses in so many different areas with starting this company, and it's been, I've experienced a lot of discouragement with it. Like, for example, when we went to do the actual campaign shoot for Storyteller, that's the name of my sunglasses company, my model didn't show up.
Oh.
I invested in styles. I invested in fits, you know what I'm saying? And she was going to be taken care of quite well. You feel me? Shoot time comes around and she doesn't show up. And I'm freaking out. You know what God did? He replenished my loss with overflow.
I love it.
There was a young lady working at the studio that we shot at, who just happened to be there as our hostess for our rental during, that period of time and everything like that. Mm-hmm. She's a model.
Oh, dope. Yeah,
she was the exact size of the outfits that I purchased.
Provision.
Wow.
And I mean, even down to the shoes.
Oh, wow. What?
Yes. Wild.
Nah, God was like, you thought.
You thought.
But it was her, actually.
You feel me? And so, like, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster because then, had a low, had a high. We launched, still on a high, sell out of 3 different styles in 24 hours, still on a high. I'm eager to ship out people's orders. And then what happens? The shipment service completely fails me as a company. Another loss. I lost $150 in revenue and product cost because of their lack of good service.
They were like late or something?
2 orders haven't been delivered.
Oh, dang. So you had to like refund them and send out the order again.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
Yeah. So it's been a lot. And I know $150 isn't, a lot to a person, but this has been fully funded, by myself and my partner. And also, I don't keep any of the revenue. All of the revenue goes to my nonprofit, A Creative Space. So it's kind of like, dang, not only did I take a loss there, but my other company also took a loss. And the whole purpose of starting Storyteller was to provide revenue for the nonprofit. Like, we know it's not super easy to get grants, like especially when you're not 501c3 certified yet and all that kind of things. But let's talk about loss, man, because when I tell you, guys, I have been in such a funk because of the losses that have come with starting this company, even though I knew I was supposed to, like it was a God thing for me. But, man.
Starting your nonprofit or starting
Storyteller. Starting Storyteller. Like, I've experienced so much loss. And, on the flip side, it's like I know that God is going to continue to bless it, but there's just always something that wants to combat a good thing that God is trying to do in your life. Yeah. And that's just that's my personal experience, you feel me? But when it comes to your company, like a baby, like something that you're building, man, experience loss there hits a little harder. You feel me?
Yes, I feel you.
Yeah. So,
rapidly. Yes.
What's y'all's take on loss? Like, I know Wande too, like, with Win Beauty, we've been through some things, you know what I'm saying?
I would say loss, like, I think it definitely sucks, but you can learn from it as well. I think it develops you as a business owner. I know for me, I've grown tremendously in customer service. I've grown tremendously in just setting up systems to check over things. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, we did a sale, right? $5 sale. We sell out.
Yeah.
Spectacular, amazing.
Yeah.
Make money. Then there was one error in terms of how Shopify prints out the documents. Mm-hmm. So it had pictures. So you'd think it's a easy check system. I just put the picture of what's there. It didn't put the quantity of the pictures. Mm-hmm. So I see 2 pictures, like, a shirt and a hat. I'm like, bet, shirt, hat in there. Then I start getting emails. I'm like, hey, I ordered 2 shirts, but I didn't get 2 shirts. I only got 1 shirt. Hey, I ordered 2 shirts. I only got 1. And this is like 20, 30 people. Yeah. And I'm like, no, because then, like, because we did such a like low margin of profit sale, like at this point now,
all
with
the
people,
out the door.
Yeah, all the profit is going out the door now, because now these people, one, I need to ship out those orders again. Now shipping is a minimum of 5, might go up to 8 depending on what state they live in.
Yep.
you want to get it to them in a timely time because they're mad, and then you don't want to charge them for the extra. So it was just like a whole hot mess of like, dang, like all the profit I got now, that's like 8 times 30
just gone.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Man.
So, and customer service, 'cause I got to respond to them in a timely manner.
Yes.
After all those refunds I had to do, my Shopify balance said "Sight."
Yo.
Like, talk about loss, man. I thought we were gonna officially launch our first program for the nonprofit because, you know, like I said, that revenue is supposed to go straight to my nonprofit, and I'm excited thinking I'm about to officially. I have been sleeping on this nonprofit for 3 years.
Not sleeping.
You know what I'm saying?
Not sleeping on it though. You've been making it ready because you haven't, like, you know what I'm saying? You haven't put it to the side. You talk about it,
True.
You think about it, you dream about it. You needed the resources and you were waiting for the right time. But I get it. It's been 3 years in the making.
It has. It's been 3 years in the making. So I was just excited, you know?
No, I feel you. Because the same type of thing with our therapy teams, we send creatives to therapy.
Right.
Because, like, our business, we make most of our businesses, you know, we throw events and marketing promotions.
Yeah.
But from that, it's not enough generated to also pay for artists to go to therapy. And therapy is a big passion of mine. Mm-hmm. I go to therapy. I think people need to go, especially Black people, especially Black creatives. They need to go to therapy.
Absolutely.
So I is a vision of mine. I'm like, yo, we're going to sell these shirts. Okay, so we invest in really, you know, I do the streetwear.
Yeah.
We invest in really high quality blanks.
Yeah.
Because we're charging more for the t-shirts so that we can take some of the, like, because it's like we got to make a profit, and then we have to, and most of the profit we invest back in, we got to pay our team, but we invest that back into therapy. Therapy is super expensive. So most people, you know, like, pay $20, $25 for a shirt. We charge $30 or $40. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have all these tight shirts. I'm thinking it's going to kill because people are like, oh, I love that. Like, oh, y'all are sending creatives to therapy. They sell all right, but I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Why are these not flying off the shelf? Why are people not really? Because I feel like it's a mutual aid, like community project. Like, maybe you can't send somebody to therapy, but if you buy a shirt, right? I'm thinking this joint going to fly. And it does all right. Mm-hmm. So we were talking to like an expert recently who was helping us out because I was discouraged about it. I'm like, yo, we've sent, and it's cool, we sent 4 people to therapy, but my goal was 10 a year. Yeah. And this is about to be the 3rd year of the company. So I'm like hurt, right? Yeah. Talking to this expert, and he's like, yeah, your shirts are too expensive. Yeah. I'm like, but the purpose is to send people to therapy. Right. He's like, yeah, but before people buy in, you have to give them something at a price point that they're used to. Yeah. Okay, so I'm devastated because I like, you know, comfort colors and LA apparel, right? So not only and it's not like we're using bad quality shirts now. We just had to bring the quality down and lower the price of the shirt and change the background of the website. So it's not orange, which is my power color, which is about community and encouragement. We had to make it white so people are, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All these things hurt my feelings because I was like, well, I just wanted people to feel good and, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like LA apparel shirts because those sleeves go to my, you know, like, And I had to be like, okay, like, what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to encourage people to send them to therapy. People will get it eventually. Yeah. But I was hurt, and I got a lot of, I don't have a ton, but I still got like 30 or 40 shirts at my house. For sure. And we've been selling them. You know, again, we get a couple hundred every few months or so, but I thought this was about to be like life-changing. Yeah. We're going to be warehouses of shirts so we can send Negroes to therapy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I didn't lose necessarily like monetarily, like because the company invested in it, but I was sad because I thought that more people would care. And the guy that we hired, the consultant that we hired, in fact, he's helping us for free because he believes in the mission. Mm-hmm. He was just like, okay, you kind of got to get over that. Like, people want what they want and they know what they know. So, like, lower your price, change the quality of the shirts, and, like, let's get started first. Yeah. Then you can go into the higher quality garments. So, like, I feel like in ways it's like, okay, you learn customer service, you learn efficiency and like who to partner with, and I'm learning how to be like give the people what they want. So it's like different lessons in the losses that we took with our business, but it's all the
time.
Yeah.
I do want to kind of just highlight the fact that I was a product of you sending creatives to therapy, but I do.
Thank you.
I do want to tell people that because in what you've experienced as loss, I've experienced as gain.
Dang, Naij.
For sure.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So like, so one thing about loss that I can appreciate is the replenishment that you can also experience and the gain that you can also experience because of the loss. Yeah. And so, you know, in this situation, in this example, you know, I experienced the ability to go to a therapist, and not even just any therapist, like a therapist that I absolutely wanted to go to and did not have the resources to go to. But because of your company, because of the creation of these T-shirts, because of your mission, you guys were able to send me to therapy. So what was your loss was my gain, and I appreciate that. And I know that there's only replenishment to come. And we don't know what that's going to look like yet, or, you know, what it may look like now, but it will come. So that's just, you know, that's a great thing. I just want to like highlight about loss. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So with that, I really want to highlight a holy girl.
Okay.
Who not only, you know, be throwing fits as well.
These are my fave, by the way. I love highlighting holy girl.
Yeah.
This is great. I can't wait to hear
it's so exciting. It's so exciting. But this holy girl in particular, not only throws fits before and after she has been pregnant, but she's also experienced loss along the way and has also been a product of gain and replenishment from her loss. And that's Miss Niecy Armstrong. I appreciate Niecy so much because her and Jordan have been trying to conceive, to have a child. And
this is Jordan's wife.
Yeah, Jordan's wife.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only reason why I feel comfortable kind of talking about this a little bit is because she has put her IVF journey out there on social media. And so if you are familiar with Niecy, her name is Supernatural Niecy on Instagram.
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. Her style and taste in everything is top tier.
Taste. That's literally
taste.
From like her profile, everything.
Like she has amazing taste, impeccable taste.
I gotta meet her.
Yeah.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Absolutely.
I gotta meet her.
We can set that up for sure. So Niecy, I just want to highlight you on today. Congratulations first and foremost on the conception of you and Jordan's child. And I also want to say, keep throwing them fits, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have been killing it from the time that you have been pregnant and the time that, you know, you were not pregnant. And so we're proud of you, man. I'm proud of you because I know you personally. And I just want to, you know, continue to pray for your journey to motherhood and everything like that. So, yeah, shout out to her. Wow. This has been episode 3, man.
Oh, whoa. Are we done?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I feel like these are getting easier as we do more.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Let
me tell you something. I was so uncomfortable starting this podcast.
I mean, we just started.
Like,
it's only episode 3.
It's only episode 3, but like there has been so much like discouragement trying to come from, you know, not from God about starting this podcast because I never felt like I was a comfortable speaker or anything like that.
Which is crazy to me. I'm like,
I know.
Where is this coming from?
Articulate. She's brilliant.
It's wild. It's wild. It's just
you fine. Why don't you want to be on camera in front of people, Naij?
You know, I think the administrator in me just
for me, I'm just like, even me,
end.
the administrator, I'm like, I feel like that's cap. I'm like, how are you an administrator? Like, but
she is though.
She's gifted in it though.
Like,
but
you're great at both.
Yeah, it's almost like we're gonna have to retire that soon. But you know,
I don't know.
For now,
it's wild. But I just wanted to say that because like starting from episode 1, it felt like forever to finish recording the episode.
That's
for
why
me.
I was like, whoa, we're finished?
I know. So when you said that, I was like, yeah, it's kind of wild because like at first I was so nervous and now it feels like a breeze. And, you know, I think that has to do a lot with the amazing team that, you know, we are and that we have.
Shout out to the
So
team.
shout out to the team and shout out to God.
It's wild that we were a brand new podcast and we already got a team. We came out the gate winning.
Man.
Shout out to the squad, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is beautiful.
But what's even crazier about that is this is all that we've had. Like, this is all that like, Mia, not only is she like a close friend and a professional in this space, but like, she was all that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else did we feel like we could call?
The thing is, remember I had told y'all, Wande was like, well, who's going to produce it? And I was like, I don't know. I kind of know this one TV producer who may want to, and I was like trying to figure it out. And then like 3 or 4 months later, I was like, Mia?
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of Mia, you know? And it just like turned into, Mia, you caught the vision.
Yeah.
And we're saying this prophetically because we don't know the impact this is going to have because we're recording before we release. But your belief in this, to me, means that you really understand the benefit. And when I say the benefit, I'm talking about its impactfulness to people, and especially Black women, especially Black women believers or Black women who don't believe yet. And we are so much better because of you. Without you, this wouldn't be happening. And I know that we need you so much, and your eagerness and willingness to be here with us and experiment and try and believe without getting paid. You know, like, you're just like, no, it'll work out. It'll figure itself out. Yeah. And I think because of that, we're going to win in such a dynamic way. And I just want to affirm you and thank you before we get there, because we would not be even right here right now without you. Your thoughtfulness and your care and your insight is incredible. So we are, the amount of times that you've had conversations with me about this, and like, it's been months working through this, and you've been sacrificing and working and burning the midnight oil. And I mean, I know from a lot of different, because you work with BYOD too, and then I see what you're doing, serving at your church and working full time now there, and then serving your family and nannying the girls, and like, I'm just grateful. Thank you so much, Mia. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Mia's our producer, y'all, if you don't know. She our homegirl, and
she's our producer.
We met it. This is still crazy. It's like we're all genuinely friends with her too, so it just works out. So Mia's incredible. But shout out Selena as well.
Yes, shout out Selena.
Video, you know, shout out Nika. And then shout out they call him Elias. Yo.
Okay, funny story about that, yo.
They're not gonna find it funny.
But I find it funny, so I'm gonna tell it anyway. Okay, this is the episode that I get to narrate.
Yeah,
so
I'm about to tell it. Because we tried to tell somebody else, and they were like, "Okay," and me and you was cracking up.
I don't care. I think it's so funny. So like, we're talking about, like, you know, how today is gonna go, like, you know, with recording this episode and everything like that. And Wande is like, yeah, like, there's somebody at the studio who, you know, can help him. It's called Elias.
No, they call him Elias.
And we were like, call Elias?
Or he goes by Elias.
Nah, she specifically used the word called.
They call him Elias.
I don't know.
It was something. It was
she said he's called Elias.
He's called Elias.
That's what it was.
And we were like,
she said he's called Elias, and I was so it took me aback a little bit. I had to pause.
I just heard y'all laughing on the phone. I'm like, we trying to do tech support right now. Like, y'all laughing.
And it was such a serious moment, because there was like some issues we were trying to, like, you know, solve and work through with the recording of this podcast on the technical side. And so, like, Wande is in solution mode, trying to get things fixed, and
we're cracking up.
And she said, "Yeah, he's called Elias." And me and Erinn look at each other, and we start busting out laughing.
Like, he's called?
I've never a day in my life have heard someone refer to someone's name by saying he's called Elias. Like, is that his name or his title?
Yeah.
Like, which
and
one?
is that an alias?
Like, I was so confused because like I didn't realize I said that. So then I was like, "What is so funny?"
That's like if you were like, "Yeah, there's this chick at the studio. She's called Wande." We would have been like, "Is that a nickname?" Or like, instead of being like, "Her name is Wande," but like,
I don't know.
Somebody else that story
to this very moment, I think that is absolutely hilarious. And if you guys don't think it's funny, then that's fine. Like,
you had to be there
because you have to be there.
Whatever.
And Erinn and I were cracking up at it, so that's really all that matters anyway. So, anyway, guys.
Shout out to He's Called Elias.
Yeah, shout out to He's Called Elias.
New Instagram name.
It's still funny to me.
That's his real name.
It's still funny. His name is actually Elias, so shout out to him. He helped us finagle this and figure out what we needed. But I just want to leave you guys with, the little tidbit of loss can be replenished, even if it doesn't look like it or feel like it in that moment. We are products of that. We have experienced that time and time again.
And still believing for it to happen.
Believing for it to happen, okay? Yeah. Because I still am in the red after the launch of Storyteller, even having sold out 3 styles of glasses. So that's all that I have for you guys on today. On today.
Like, subscribe, comment.
For sure.
Love on the winner circle. Share it with a friend. Share it with your
winner circle.
Yeah.
You feel me? But this has been the Winner Circle episode 3. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to see you on the next one. You feel me? Jersey out.